36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Is Attorney Baird's client here?
No, yeah.
All right.
She try to find her.
All right, cool. All right. Now
Hello.
calling the matter. Hello. Now
Attorney
calling.
Newhouse.
Okay, great.
Sorry about that, Your Honor.
It's okay. I'm gonna do one more before you and then I'll get to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joshua Allen Walker. This is ticket SX 4289854, count 1. Limited access 31 miles plus over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Roman Fitzai on behalf of Mr. Walker, P47879.
All right. And today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter. Do you have authority to act on behalf of your client?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I had a chance to speak with the state prosecutor. We reached an agreement whereby Mr. Walker would enter a plea of responsible to limited access speed 6 to 10 over. In exchange, the original offense would be dismissed.
All right. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis? Bless you.
Yes.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of 6 to 10 over speed, limited access in this particular matter. The fine is $135, 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time for your client?
I believe that'll work, Judge. Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to have it due no later than April 1st. April 1st is the due date. Okay.
Very good. I'll communicate that to the client.
Thank you very much. If there's nothing further, you're all
Thank
set,
you, Judge.
okay?
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a
Have a
good
great day.
You too. I see you, Attorney Brand. I'll get to you next after I do this. Mohannes,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll call in the matter of the people versus Zaharias. That's Z-A-H-A-R-I-A-S. Zaharias. Z-A-H-A-R-I-A-S. This matter is ticket or case number SP 154755971. This is one count speeding 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Harry Nehot on behalf of Mr. Zacharias.
All right, and will your client be joining us today, or do you have authority to act on his behalf?
Your Honor, I have authority.
All right, how are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, my understanding is that the officer was not present, and I'd like to dismiss.
All right. Did Officer Legeski sign in? He did sign in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure because the prosecutor said she would speak to the officer if he signed
Here.
in.
He is here. He is definitely in the breakout room number 1.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll recall this matter. We'll have to get an offer together. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll call it back. Neil Brand, who do you have, sir?
Last name is Yat, Y-A-T.
Okay, she's on the screen. Veronica Yet? Miss Yet?
Your Honor, my client does not speak English. She speaks Spanish only, but I think it's going to be a dismissal today. So I'm hoping she can say her name and the court will dismiss based on the fact that she has a valid driver's license.
Oh, she has a valid driver's license. Now she paid one of the tickets too. Miss Yet? Hola, Miss Yet.
Hola.
Is she on the screen?
Hola. Okay, how do you say your name?
Su nombre, por favor.
Verónica.
Completo.
Yat.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try Attorney Brand, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Now calling the matter of the people versus Veronica Yat. This is ticket SP 1312696. One count driver's license never acquired. Can I have your appearance for the record, please?
Thank you. Good morning again, Your Honor. My name is Neil Brand on behalf of Miss Yat, who is present on Zoom.
All right, Ms. Yat, can you state your name for the record, please? Ms. Yat.
Veronica.
Sí.
Su nombre, por favor. Completo.
Verónica Dinora Chokyat.
All right, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've had a chance to speak to the prosecutor. Ms. Yet has provided me a valid driver's license. The prosecutor has indicated to me that they would be willing to dismiss the ticket. My client does not speak English, but I do have a Spanish-speaking staff who've explained this process to my client. If the court is willing to dismiss it, I have the authority to, I guess, ask for that, and then I'll explain it to her through my staff in about 5 minutes.
Okay, all right, because you do have authority and because this is going to be a dismissal, I'm going to allow it. If we had to take a plea, then I would definitely need a Spanish interpreter, but I'm going to dismiss it without prejudice based on the representation and our pulling of her ticket today. So I'll dismiss this without prejudice. And make sure you explain to her exactly what happened. She did pay for another ticket though. So just let her know that I think she got 2 points because she did a fail to yield at a intersection or something. And she paid for that ticket. Okay, Attorney Brand?
Yes, I've let her know that. And just for the record, Your Honor, can you also dismiss the bench warrant for FTA?
I will. The bench warrant is now dismissed. Can I have your P number before we get off, please?
Of course, Your Honor. It's 60137.
Okay, thank you. All right, you're all set. I'll dismiss that
Okay.
case. And that was the only ticket, but it had a warrant on it.
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. The warrant will be removed. Case dismissed.
Okay. Adios, Veronica. No más.
Okay, gracias.
Okay. Thank you. Nice seeing everyone today. Thank you.
Same here. Thank you, guys. So,
Bye.
All right. So I had, did Miss Sharice Weeks check in already?
Yes, I'm
Sharice
here.
Weeks.
I'm here.
I know, but I don't see what time you were supposed to be here.
10. 10 o'clock, ma'am. I even
You
called
were?
that. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. I did put you down for, let me change your name. All right. All right, Ms. Weeks, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room so that you can talk to an attorney assigned to my courtroom today about your case and about your rights, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, let me see. You're gonna go to breakout room number 23, okay? Join that room. All right. Attorney, did you speak to counsel about that ticket yet, or you need to talk to counsel about that ticket? Attorney Mahaz?
I'm waiting to be able to speak to the prosecutor.
Okay. Attorney Mason, Lungeski is here. He's in he's in breakout room 1 for his speeding ticket.
Breakout room 1? Okay.
Yep, on Zaris. Okay. All right. Attorney Johnson, were you able to get in contact with your client today?
Yes, Your Honor, he should be on by now, signed on.
Okay. I see Officer Law and Investigator Maxwell. That's all I got, friends.
Okay.
Attorney McCauley.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're here for Eric Walton. Never mind.
Yes.
Thank you. He's in the courtroom, so I'm gonna have him come up to the front and call your matter.
Okay.
Okay. Is this a sentencing today?
No, it's a review of
Sorry.
discharge.
Okay, so review. Okay, cool. Now calling the matter of the people versus Eric Walton. This is case number Z80854141. This is 1 count of operating while visibly impaired. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Yes, Your Honor. This is Attorney Sharice McCauley here present on Zoom on behalf of Eric Walton, P number 83499.
All right, Mr. Walton, can you state your name for me, please?
Eric Watson.
All right. Counsel, how would you wish to proceed? Today is the date and time set for a review to see if we're going to discharge him from probation. What would you like to say on behalf of your client?
My client has completed all of the requirements of probation as of today. He has paid all the fines and fees as well. At this time, we would be looking to see that he be discharged from probation.
All right. Mr. Walton, what did you learn from this incident?
Drive intoxicated.
Okay. Give me one more thing. We know that, but what else have you learned from this incident?
So is there an attorney who needs to talk to me? Attorney needs to talk to the city prosecutor.
Hold on, Attorney Mason, I'm in the middle of a hearing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Attorney Zaris needs to talk to you, so we can put him into room number 2. 1 second, Mr. Walton. I'm gonna put
I'm
him.
sorry to interrupt
It's
as
okay.
well. I need to be placed into breakout room 1, and I also do need to
Okay.
talk to Attorney Mason as well.
Okay, we'll put you in there. I'll put you in
Thank
there. Officer Law, you're here too. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 1. You're here for,
Sharice Weeks, ma'am.
and she just checked in. Fantastic.
Appreciate you, Your Honor.
No problem. Let me put Weeks behind yours. Attorney Mahanis, can you go to breakout room number 2 or no?
I'm sorry, I
see.
don't see a prompt yet.
Okay, let me move. Don't join 3. It's gonna tell you don't go there. Go to 2.
No, not 3. Oh, 2. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Back on the record in People versus Eric Walton. Mr. Walton, I was asking you, you said stay out of trouble as well? Okay, that's what I want you to do. All right. All right. So at this time, yeah, I have papers, discharge papers before me that say that Mr. Walton did complete and fulfill his obligations to these cases, and he has done so successfully. So the court is going to sign the paperwork today. Sir, I don't want to see you back for something like that. I don't want to see you back in general, but I definitely don't want to see you back for something like this, okay? Okay. I believe that, Mr. Walton, okay? Because you learned a lesson, an expensive lesson and a long lesson about it, correct? All right. Well, I signed the paperwork. He will be discharged as successful from probation at this time. Thank you, Mr. Walton. Congratulations.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. You're welcome.
I'm gonna give him a copy.
I'm good.
I'm gonna give you a copy of your paperwork.
Oh, here you go.
Uh,
Yeah,
good
she's gonna
morning.
give you a copy. Good morning.
We're ready on my client. She should be on notice of plea was set for trial as 2 police officers. She wants to do the plea, Judge.
She just came on.
There you
So
go.
I'm letting her in the room. All right, Leroy Young. I see you, Dupree.
Judge, I was just gonna ask if I could be put back in room 2. I'm sorry.
Yes, you can.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Make you co-host too. That would make it easier. Did you see? Mr. Young, Leroy Young. Wait, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Miss Woody, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Officer Law, I'm gonna put you into breakout room number 1 so you can talk to our attorney for,
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Mr. Wright.
All right, people.
I put you into the waiting room. Mr. Young, Leroy Young. Kenyon Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you here before? Or are you just not checking in?
That's my client, Your Honor. Can I place him back in the breakout room, Mr. Wilson?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Go for
Been
the
looking
gold.
for you, Mr. Wilson. Glad to see you back. Please.
I lost signal.
Okay, it's okay. Press, I'm gonna put you in room 12. Press join for the breakout room. I'll see you there right now.
Okay.
All right.
Mr. Watkins, I'm gonna put you into the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Mr. Young, Leroy Young.
You're muted, Mr. Young. Judge, he's having a little technical difficulties here. Can he be on my speakerphone? Is that
Yeah,
possible? Okay.
he needs to fix that though by the bench trial, because you know, I had to see people during bench trials.
No problem, Judge. He's right here.
Okay. All right. Officers, I brought you out because I'm gonna try and call your case next, detective and corporal. So just put yourself on mute. I'm gonna try and get to your case next, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Leroy Young. This is V ticket 129518. One count harboring an unlicensed dog. V ticket 129520. One count failed to vaccinate dog. V ticket 129521. Harboring a dog under 4 months without license. Ticket number V129522. Failed to tether dog. And V ticket 129523. One count of failed owner's duty. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please on the court, Your Honor, Vassal Johnson II, 72130, on behalf of Mr. Young. He's on Zoom on his computer, but he's also on speakerphone. Say your name, sir.
I can't hear him. Okay, there we go. Leroy Young. Say it one more time for me, Mr. Young.
Yeah. Leroy Young.
Thank you. All right, counsel, how do you wish to proceed today?
Yes, Your Honor, I spoke to Ms. Mason. We want to set this matter for, I don't want to say we, but Mr. Young like to set this matter for a bench trial, Your Honor.
If that's the case, Mr. Young, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir.
All right.
Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of June 26th. Does that work for you, Attorney Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
I know you love my far dates. I know you love them so much.
I do. They work out so well, so well.
All the time.
They're so convenient. They're so convenient.
They are. Thank you. June 26th. If that works for you, counsel, it'll be at 9 a.m. via Zoom. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Attorney Dupree, are you ready on your matter?
I am, Judge. She's going to be following me out in just a minute. She was trying to get somewhere, I think, where the connection was a little better.
Okay. On yours and Investigator Maxwell. All right, Ms. Wilson, you ready on your matter? Attorney
I am.
Dupree?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have your P number, Attorney Dupree.
80132, Your Honor.
Y'all killing me with these adjournments. Just so y'all know. Me. All right. I'm trying to get both officers here out. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shayna Wilson. This is V ticket 128650, one count harboring an unlicensed dog. V ticket 129180, one count of harboring an unlicensed dog. Ticket V 129181, failed to vaccinate dog. V ticket 129182, failed to vaccinate dog. V ticket 129183, failed owner's duty of care. V ticket 129184, failed owner's duty of care. Ticket number V 129185, failed owner's duty of care. V ticket 129186, failed duties owner of care. V ticket 129187, tether a dog without shelter. Ticket V 129188, tether a dog without food. Ticket number V 129201,
This one's
harboring a dog without license. What's she doing? V ticket 129202, harboring a dog without proper shelter. V ticket 129203, harboring a dog without purchasing a license. V ticket 129204, harboring a dog without license. And then we have ticket number SP 1495972, count 1, driving register untitled motor vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Matthew Dupree, P 0132, attorney for the defendant. Ms. Wilson, would you state your name, please?
Shia Wilson, good morning.
Good morning. All right, counsel. What's going on?
Judge, so I know on the V tickets, we will be seeking an adjournment. We learned today that there might be body camera in this case that I'd like to get a hold of. If so, I want a confirmation one way or the other. I think there were a couple of traffic matters as well that were up, Your Honor.
All right, that's Officer Hunter who's here as well.
Yes, on those matters, my client did provide valid documentation today. So I believe those matters will actually be resolved via stipulation, or I'm sorry, via dismissal upon stipulation of probable cause. We would so stipulate and ask the court to dismiss. But on all the V tickets, they will need to be set for another date.
All right. This time the court is going to dismiss the 2 traffic matters. Officer, thank you so much for coming today. I do have Officer Hunter here on these V tickets. Let me see what kind of days I have.
No problem, man.
Can I ask a question? Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Officer.
Ms. Wilson, wait until after we can talk.
Okay, but it has something to do with that other police officer from the animal control saying that he wasn't pursuing them other tickets.
They are today. So I was about to say, all I can tell you is that they are today. So he showed up, and unless he
Both
gave them
officers showed up.
Yep. So unless he gave him some authorizations or some authority to do something, he did show up today.
Oh, wait, Judge, I do think there are 2 different animal control officers actually between the tickets, is what my client is pointing out.
And he said that he wasn't pursuing his tickets, the other animal control officer.
All right, so that would be 4 tickets, but it'd be 4 less tickets on my docket.
Just trying to be helpful, Judge.
Officer Wimberly. So on the Officer Wimberly tickets, I will dismiss these without prejudice. If they would like to refile them, that they can.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And Judge, I will apologize to the court with regards to Officer Hunter's time. I did not know there were traffic matters accompanying the V tickets. I don't even think I was necessarily appointed on those. I wouldn't have set him for trial.
Probably
no.
weren't. It's okay. Officer, I know he accepts your apology. All right. On the other cases,
I can't drive on here.
how about Monday, April 22nd? Are you available that day, counsel?
Yes, Judge, I should be available that day.
Should and are you available are two different things, Attorney Dupree. Tell me right now. I'm trying to avoid getting you all the way out to June because that's where my dates are at the end of June, but I'm trying to find a date closer. Is it good or no? Because I can always move on to the next day and see if that's a little better.
Judge, I am theoretically scheduled for a jury trial on Frank Murphy that day, but I am 95% sure that case is going to resolve by plea prior to trial. So that's why I say should be. I would be very surprised if it didn't.
And I'm gonna have a surprise. Then what we gonna do, Attorney Dupree?
That is a fair point, Judge.
Golly, what's the next available time that you have? I can't take any chances.
Would the 29th, the following Monday?
Let me see. Yep, let's do it April 29th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. No, I don't want it because it'll be that 5% and it'll go to trial. I'll be upset. All right, I'll adjourn the bench trial until then. Bond will continue at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, you're all set, Ms. Wilson.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Have a good one, everybody.
All right, have a good day, Attorney Dupree. All right, Attorney Barrett.
Yes.
Ms. Whitfield, Chantel Whitfield. Ms. Whitfield.
Oh, she's not answering.
Ms. Whitfield.
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry
All
about
right.
that. Trying to
It's okay.
unmute this.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Chantel Latrice Whitfield. This is ticket SP 1159777. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1371061. Count reckless driving. Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in both of these matters. Counsel, your appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Marlena Baird on behalf of Chantel Whitfield. Judge, I had a chance to speak with the city attorney regarding this. Judge, the police officers are here. The offer made to Ms. Whitfield was dismissal of the no insurance, reckless, reduced to drag racing.
All right. And Ms. Whitfield, can you state your name for the record, please?
Chantel Whitfield.
Would you like to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes.
All right. If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I affirm.
Yes. All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking Hold on a minute. Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of these things, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of July 11th of 2022. Were you at that time driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Grand River and Robeson in the city of Detroit?
I was on Greenfield and Finkel at the time when I got pulled over.
When you got pulled over, where did they see you initially going 90 to 100 miles over posted speed that day, Miss Whitfield?
Can you repeat that?
I said, where did they see you doing all this speeding originally?
I guess they said on Grand River, but I don't recall doing the 90.
Do you know where you were driving that day?
Yes.
Where were you driving? Was it in the city of Detroit?
Yes, it was in the city. It was on Greenfield and Finkel where I was driving.
Okay, so Greenfield and Finkel intercross into, so that's a block over. So did you turn off of Grand River from Greenfield to Finkel?
Yes.
And Greenfield? Because that's just a block over. So at some point in time, were you driving up to Greenfield and then they eventually pulled you over by that mobile gas station over there or the fire department?
Yes.
As you can see, I'm very familiar with that area. That's where I grew up at. So I know this area for 100. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Judge.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of drag racing in this particular matter. Man, that's dangerous. I don't know why you were doing this. And it was like during early daytime. Come on now, we got to do better. We got to do better. My fine is $250. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30 days.
Okay. I have it due no later than April 18th, 2024. My parents, I grew up in that area. So I go over there often. And I leave sometimes around that time. And I see all the crazy driving that takes place. And it scares me sometimes. Shoot. I don't want nobody just rough up over and all of a sudden they in the middle of my car with no insurance probably.
You're right. You're right about that.
I'll be all upset and they just drive on off like nothing happened and I got to rebuild my life. Slow down. These are real streets where people live and they travel. Okay, Miss Whitfield?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Pay my fine. You're all set. Thank you very much.
Thank
you,
you.
officers.
See you later.
Be careful.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, Attorney Barrett. All right, Ms. Whitfield, slow down. Slow down. Stop
All
doing all the yippee yippee in and out of fly with the people in your car.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Corporal.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
You too, thank you. All right. Attorney Soroki, somebody checked in at the right time, which was 10, but they are in room number 23. If you want to hop down and talk to her real quick. She's for a trial today. The officers did check in.
Thank you. Oh,
yep. Mr. Mahanis, you ready on yours?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay, here we go. Let me bring out the officer.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you're all set, Detective. How you pronounce your last name, Bo?
Valia.
Valia. You're a detective now. I remember when you were working special ops.
Yes, ma'am. And then
congratulations to you, sir.
yes, ma'am. I was working on ops and I went up to tactical response to TU. Now I'm at detective now. I was a motorman for 3 years.
But you did your thing. So congratulations to you. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
You and your staff have a wonderful day, okay?
So thank you very much. All right.
Bye-bye.
Now recalling the matter of the people versus Zaharis, 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 Zaharis. This is one count speeding, 16 to 20 miles over public posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Harry Mihas on behalf of Mr. Zacharias.
All right, counsel, and I know you have the authority to act on behalf of your client. Is that correct?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, and we have Officer Lingiski here as well.
Yes, good
Sir,
morning, Your Honor.
Thank you. State your name.
Yeah, Officer Maverick Longuski, badge 746, Detroit Police.
Thank you so much. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with this matter?
Your Honor, we have we've resolved this matter. We're pleading responsible to speeding 1 to 5 limited access.
Okay. All right, so do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of limited access 1 to 4. $125 is the fine. Typically, you have 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time?
Your Honor, my uncle, by the way, is 78 years old. If we could have a little bit of extra time, just because he's on a limited
Absolutely.
budget.
How much he need, 30 or 60 days?
60 days, Your Honor.
60 days. All right, so I'll give him until May 20th, 2024. Tell him he can pay on it. He doesn't pay it all at one time. I can't waive the civil infraction cost, sorry. So he just has to pay it, but I can give him extra time, okay?
Now, you could take it under advisement and never get to it again, Your Honor. I had that done one time for my ex-wife.
Yeah. On a civil infraction, you don't want all that. And I don't want all that. Just gotta pay it.
I'll have his son pay it. I don't want to have to pay for my uncle's ticket. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Appreciate you. Take care.
No problem. Of course.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Miss Wilcoxon. All right, you can come to the front. And the officer checked in, but he sent us a message. I don't know if he told you, Attorney Mason, what the message was.
Which one is it, Judge? I'm sorry. Which case?
On Mary Wilcoxon.
I didn't get it. I don't recall getting a message on it, but
He came in and he basically said if she had taken care of a majority of it, he was going to let it go. And she paid 1, 2, 3 of the tickets of the 4, 5.
set for trial. Who was the officer? Was this Officer Nicholas Allen, Your Honor?
Yes, it was.
Okay. You know, Judge, I haven't talked to this officer, and I know you're gonna hate this what I'm about to say, but I think she's probably gonna need appointed counsel. This is a reckless.
I know, but okay, I'll try and get him back. He said he's in 3 other courtrooms, so.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this. They're probably gonna need discovery. And I don't want to get back here and they're gonna say, well, we want to look at the video and all that kind of stuff.
You want to, okay. Let me see if I can get him back. He's in, what did he say, 2-7? I don't remember what courtrooms he said he was in. I don't know where he at.
Here I am.
I know where you are.
Okay, good.
We can see if he in there. Go have a seat, Miss Wilcoxon. Sorry.
Miss Mason, are you available for a minute?
Okay. Levi, right?
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Bye. Guess you back. I don't know if we have no phone number. All right, never mind. I gotta put you back in, Mr. Wright. Sorry.
Well, I did have a couple of requests for compliance for driver's license.
Okay. Okay. All right, who do you have?
India Wade. Excuse me. No, I'm sorry. Strike that. Miguel Williams.
Okay. All right, we can do Levi Wright in the meantime. Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Okay, turn your camera back on. You look very nice for court this morning.
Right.
Thank you. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Levi Lamar Wright. This is ticket SP 1488633. Count 1, open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger driver. Ticket number 2, count 2, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Count 3, pass on Wright. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, sir, please?
Levi Wright. Levi Lamar Wright. Full name.
Thank you. Judge, my client wants to resolve these matters here this morning. I believe he's here for trial, and there's some officers here. Could they state their names one at a time, please?
Officer Stewart.
Yes, ma'am. P.O. Sport.
All right. It's just that one officer, I believe. Okay.
So my client's going to waive his right to any further trials or hearings. He's going to plead guilty.
Oh.
It's
All
okay.
right, keep it. Okay, keep it on me.
He's going to plead guilty. He knows that he's waiving rights to do that here today, and he's ready to give a factual basis. And on his behalf, with respect to the moving violation, I stipulate to the facts contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of his responsible plea.
If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I was interested in the plea deal.
Okay, that's what we're doing today, Mr. Wright, okay?
Okay.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yeah.
Understanding all of these things, did you still want to move forward today?
I wanted a plea deal.
Yes. You want the offer that he gave you, the reduced charge to passenger as well as the speed 1 to 5 limited access? That's what you're doing right now, but I have to make sure first that you waive your rights because there's some rights that kick in because one of these counts is a misdemeanor, okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm just making sure that you understand everything, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with the terminology, so.
I can tell. Oh, that's okay. I'm just making sure that you understand that you have some rights and that you're going to give them all up if you choose to take the plea deal as you stated, okay?
Basically, to take the plea deal, I have to plead guilty.
Yes. But you're going to give up some other things that you had. Like you can have a bench trial. You can have a jury trial. You have to understand that you have right to counsel. So you got to speak to counsel. These are the different rights you get to have because you got this ticket. Okay. Because of the open alcohol in the motor vehicle. Okay.
Yeah. It was an empty bottle. It was.
Okay. Mr. Wright, stop trying to plead your case right now. You're just going to answer my questions. Yes or no. And we'll discuss it at the end. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 7th of 2023. Were you in the area of East 7 Mile and Dwyer Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes.
And was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle somewhere? A
It
container?
was just an empty can left
Okay.
in the car.
Okay. That, counsel, do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Absolutely, yes, Your Honor. For the purpose of the plea this morning, so stipulated. I also stipulate to probable cause for each of the matters to be dismissed this morning.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge, open alcohol motor vehicle passenger, as well as speed 1 to 5 limited access. Sir, Mr. Wright, do you understand why you can't even have an empty can in your car? Because what does that, where do we drink alcohol?
At home or in businesses.
Yeah. So when
restaurants.
we see an open empty can in your vehicle, the assumption is that you were drinking in your vehicle, whether it was that day or before or after. The assumption is that you were in your vehicle drinking, and we cannot drink in our vehicles. Why? Because you cannot drink and drive. Why? Because it impairs your ability to be able to travel safely on the roads. Okay, so that's what it is, Mr. Wright. I know for you, you like, I ain't had no open alcohol. Well, the assumption is that you had it at some point in time, so you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. On the speeding ticket, limited access, 1 to 5, the fine is $125. For the open alcohol, yes?
I got a quick question. So with the speeding ticket, the officer was on the other side of the road and I was going in the opposite direction.
Okay, hold on a second.
Right,
Before,
you have a trial. No, we just gonna have a trial. He want to dispute everything.
I get it.
We're gonna have a trial.
I'm sorry, Judge. I was
dispute everything. Mr.
No,
Wright,
I was just
say
trying.
yes or no. Yes
I'm
or
sorry,
no.
Judge.
You don't have to. The officer is here, but now you want to dispute every claim
No,
that came about.
I'm gonna just shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr. Wright, that sounds like a good idea. Because every time you open your mouth, you're trying to dispute what happened, and that's called a trial. And I had it set for a trial today with the officer here.
Sorry.
So you can have the trial. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all, but it's just like, you like, but I didn't do this. But I didn't, because the officer was on the other side of the street. So how they going to tell how fast I was going and what I was doing? Listen, that's called a trial.
Okay. I'm gonna just
by
shut
jury
up.
or bench. Okay.
I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm gonna just answer your questions. Yes or no, like you said.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. My goodness. You're stressing me out. And I'm over here thinking of getting breaks.
I'm sorry.
Stress me all the way out. His fine is $125. Shall wait to cost another one. I was gonna give him $100. $100 fine on open alcohol. So that's $225 that you have to pay in total. How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days?
If I pay it today, will it be all drop?
Drop it.
Oh, you got to, you got to give us a moment to put it in the computer system. You don't want to plead as is. I'm just asking how long that you need to pay this. It's not going to go like the misdemeanor is going to be there and it's going to say open alcohol motor vehicle. Maybe you need to talk for a second. I'm sorry, Attorney Buff. I'm just saying. I'm super nervous because he's talking about drop. And this, I think it's some terminology, Attorney Buffman. So I don't think he's completely off. I just want him to understand exactly what you're saying. Mr. Wright, I know I may be some terminology, and I'm not saying we can't take your plea. I just want to make sure you're super clear on what's taking place today. So I'm gonna put you back in the breakout room, and he's gonna come in there and talk to you. I'm gonna handle some of the other attorneys who's out here. Bring him back when he's ready, and we'll finish this matter. I just want to make sure you're on top of it, Mr. Wright. I'm slightly concerned, but I'm not too concerned. But
we need to
put him in a room.
So you're already in a breakout room, Mr. Wright. Do you have access, or can you go back to the room that you were in, please?
I don't know.
You're in 18, so I will move you now to room 20. Okay. Press join when you see the prompt, please.
Okay.
Okay, Judge, on sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on Marquise Watkins, dismissal, no recall.
Okay.
So Marquise Watkins is a goner.
Both of the officers?
Yep. These are old
Okay.
oldies and goodies. And then Randolph is not here.
Okay. All right, I can let them go then. You can go in there, or I can go in there and tell them
I'll go
the
in
two
there.
Watkins are free to go. Okay, Mr. Wright, you gotta join that room. Join that room so you can talk to the attorney.
Go to joint break room and okay, it says 18 though.
Okay, let me.
Okay, here it go, 24. Okay.
Okay, all right. Miss Weeks,
Yes, ma'am.
all right, please turn on your camera for me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sharice Marie Weeks. This is ticket SP 1499761. This is count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, I believe is on the docket as well, is drove through private property or alley to avoid signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel. And it says 10 a.m. because you were supposed to be in person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
I did. Oh, they said Zoom. Even when I called, they said it's a Zoom meeting. They gave me the Zoom ID and everything.
Okay, go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, good morning again. Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Weeks. Today is the date and time set for trial. I discussed this with the city attorney. They will not be proceeding this morning. We would stipulate to probable cause and ask the matters to be dismissed.
At this time, the court is going to grant that request. I do want to acknowledge that Officer Law is present, but this will be a dismissal without prejudice per city. All right, if there's nothing further, the court is going to dismiss this matter, ma'am. You're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you. I'm all set. I can leave.
Okay, yep, you can leave, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, ma'am. Thank you,
Not that
officer.
I
Be
see, Your
safe
Honor.
out there,
This
please.
is the city prosecutor.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you too. All right, be careful out there.
All right.
Okay. Did Antoine Wilson check in? For Rambros has just been paid. So I think that's what we did get that. I don't see him. I think that's Corporal Ambrose, you always so patient.
Good
He
morning,
didn't
Your
check
Honor.
in. Good morning, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, thank you. You must scare everybody. They don't never come for you.
Well, he's going to show up. Well, he's going to show up one of these times.
I was about to say, and you're going to be ready. And I appreciate you, Corporal. Okay, but you're all set. He didn't check in today. So I think Officer Benatu, I think he's here for Mr. Wilson too. You're all be safe out there, Corporal. Yep. No, he's for Kenyon Wilson.
Have a good day.
All right. You too. Thank you. Kenyon Wilson checked in, Officer Benatu. So Benatu. I think I'm pronouncing it right. How are you doing?
Christopher Williams and Christopher Williams. Wow.
Okay. Officer, let me get this person out for you so that way you can get on your way. This would have been. I can't get them, officer, so you're gonna have to just hold tight for that. Let me start going with some folks. All right, let me just get everybody in here.
Yes, hello.
If I call
Hello?
your matter, please put yourself on mute until I call your matter, please. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. He check his driver's license. He needs his driver's license check. Malik Walton, Michaela Walton. I'm sorry, Michaela Walton.
Yes.
All right, I need to see your face for my hearing, please, and thank you. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michaela Walton. This is ticket SP 1529152, count 1, improper lane usage, count 2, registration and/or plate violation. Also calling ticket SP 1529171, count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, driver's license never required. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, behalf of Ms. Walton.
Ms. Walton, can you state your name for the record, please?
Michaela Walton.
All right. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
I'm
Oh, we can't hear anything you said. Okay, try again.
At this time, we're asking for an adjourned pretrial date. My client is very close to getting a driver's license.
This time the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial date on the date of June 5th, ma'am. June 5th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. I'll see you then.
Okay.
All right. Attorney Boffman, we ready to finish up, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Recalling the matter of the people is Levi Lamar Wright. This is ticket SP 1488633. Counsel had defendant had already taken the plea to the reduced charges of open alcohol and a motor vehicle passenger, as well as limited access 1 to 5. I just needed him to talk to his counsel a little bit more to make sure that this is what he really wanted to do. So appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant, state your name, sir.
Levi Lamar Wright.
So the defendant did appear to be somewhat reticent in giving his plea, Your Honor. He did in some ways try to offer an explanation as to what happened. And I believe that the court became a little bit dismayed when the defendant offered to pay fines today and then asked if he did that, if that would result in a dismissal. I kind of explained to him how the prosecutor's office works with respect to making an offer to him for the reduction of the charges here. He does and will continue his plea of responsible and guilty here this morning, Your Honor. And he understands that payment of the fines and costs are the sentence, and that after he does that, the cases will be closed but not dismissed. He still wants to proceed.
All right. If that's the case, sir, you've already entered your plea and everything. I was assessing fines. I had done a fine in the amount of $100 for the open alcohol. And then I had done a fine that is mandated by the ticket you got for $125. I was trying to see how long you needed to be able to pay those fines, sir. 30 or 60 days?
30 days.
Okay, so I'll give you until April 18th, 2024 to pay those fines. Sir, before you pay them, make sure that they say exactly what you pled to today, because otherwise they go into our computer system a little differently. So make sure it says limited access 1 to 5 when you pay it, and it's $125. an open alcohol passenger, so that you only, the Secretary of State's office looks at these things very differently. Okay, Mr. Wright?
Yeah.
Than the charges that you had. They come out to be a lot different, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so just make sure that, all right, if you have, did Attorney Boffman answer all the rest of your questions, sir?
Yes.
Okay, all right. You look nice for court. I just want to make sure I wasn't upset. I just want to make sure you understood, because it is, you're not familiar with all the language. I just want to make sure you were okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
You're
Sorry.
welcome. Oh, no, you didn't listen. No need to apologize. I just want to make sure everything was good and that you really understood it, so that you didn't feel pressured or like you didn't know what was going on, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, Mr. Wright. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye. All right.
Gus, you got Christopher Williams, middle name.
Christopher Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Not Wilhelm. Williams.
Oh,
It's okay.
yes.
What's your middle name, sir?
Curtis Anthony.
Okay.
I have two
Thank you
middle
very
names.
much. Yep. Put yourself on mute. We had two different Christopher Williams today, so I appreciate that. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. All right. Did you get the message about for Mr. Watkins, Attorney Boffman? I think they're doing something different with that case today.
Did you call me, Mr.
No.
Watkins?
Mr.
I did not
Martell
get a
Watkins.
chat.
Chat her so that you can know what's going on with that case. Okay. All right. Mawad Wade.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Murad Wade. This is ticket number SP 1530821, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Ticket SP 1531000. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Wade, state your name, please.
Marab Wade.
So, Your Honor, this is one of the cases where I've asked the court to confirm that the defendant has a current and valid driver's license today. And if
He
so,
does.
okay, fantastic. He showed me his insurance, Your Honor. So we're seeking compliance dismissals for those counts. And as to the speeding, the defendant will enter a plea of responsible to 1 to 5 over without the limited access exception here, Your Honor. That is a 1-point offense. The defendant has been advised he's ready to waive his rights and give, well, I guess on his behalf, I will stipulate to the information contained on the complaint for the purpose of the plea.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the reduced charge 1 to 5 speed. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, that fine is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you, or do you need more time, sir?
No, that's enough time, Your Honor.
All right, so I'll make it due no later than April 1st, 2024, okay?
Okay, can I pay that at the kiosk?
Yes, you can. You sure
Okay.
can. All right?
Okay. Okay,
All right,
appreciate
Mr.
it.
Wade, you're all set. Thank you. I appreciate you. The other 2 tickets were dismissed, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. Okay. Miguel Williams?
Here.
Okay, put it on your camera, please. This license is valid.
Nice.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Miguel Dante Williams II, ticket number SP 1531624. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
My name is Miguel Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant presents today with valid registration, insurance, and tags, plates. So we are stipulating a probable cause for the recommendation that these instant cases be dismissed here today, and thanking the prosecutor and the court.
All right, so at this time, being now that he has valid documentation, the court, being an officer of court, having seen that, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir.
I'm okay, leave court.
You can leave court, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tracy Williams?
Yes.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Tracy Lynette Williams. This is ticket SP 1532320. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Tracy Williams.
All right, Ms. Williams,
Yes.
can you state your name?
Yes, Tracy Williams.
Your
Counsel.
Ms. Williams did provide a valid registration and insurance, and pursuant to agreement with the city attorney, I'm asking these matters to be dismissed.
All right, being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. All right, ma'am, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay. All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, Attorney Soroki, I'm gonna call Tawana Woody. She has a valid license, but she
Yes.
has a speeding ticket that went into default. Do you want me to keep it there? It was for 21 to 25 miles over posted speed.
No, I'd like to set the default aside and have a chance to speak with the city attorney regarding that.
I see that she has all the other valid docs, which
Yes.
is gonna be fine, but that'll be the only one left. It is a 2023 case, so I just wanted to let you know, because we can try and see if we can get it down a little bit for her.
Yeah, she can get it down to 6 to 10. That's the offer.
So Ms. Woody, let me explain. You have a ticket right now that's in default because you didn't come back to court on this matter to handle it back in December. But we're willing to take it out of default, and instead of it being 21 to 25 miles over posted speed, we can do 6 to 10, which reduces the number of points. Huh? I can hear you, ma'am. And you
Okay.
shouldn't be cussing in court. Please and thank you. I'll mute you in a minute. Don't do that to the court, please and thank you.
That wasn't me, ma'am.
Who was that?
I
It
don't
wasn't
know,
you?
but
Okay.
No.
Okay, I thought I heard you say a bad word. I was like, oh no.
Nope. It wasn't Miss Woody.
Okay. Miss Woody, so the 21 to 25 miles over has 4 points. The 6 to 10 has 2 points. You want to do that one instead?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tawana Marie Woody. This is ticket number SP 1534063. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1531431, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1462750. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2 is in default. It's a 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Miss Woody.
Ms. Woody, state your name for the record.
Tawana Woody.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, regarding the documents, Miss Woody has all of her documents today. Therefore, I'm moving for dismissal of those counts. And understanding is the court recalled a civil infraction, and she's going to plead responsible to the reduced amount of 6 to 10 over.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to grant that request. Do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Good job on getting your license back, Miss Woody.
Thank you.
I see this. You worked hard.
Yeah, and it was a lot of money.
I know it was. I got to charge you just a little bit more, though, but at least you won't have a ton of points. It's $135. Typically, you have to do 14 days. Do you need some more time? No, I know you have been paying to try and get these all together. How much time you need?
You can give me 30 days.
30, 60, however much time. You really worked hard to get this together. So I can give you a little extra time if you need it. Okay.
30 is fine.
Okay. So we'll have it due no later than April 18th, 2024. Congratulations on having your license say valid. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, pay that fine and you're all set. Okay.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Were you able to talk to her, Attorney Boffman, about Mr. Marquise Watkins? Attorney.
About Montel, excuse me, Watkins? I'm gonna
Montel
send a
Watkins.
chat. Not yet. I'm gonna send a
Oh,
chat.
Attorney Mason, on Marquise Watkins, that's the one that I can dismiss without prejudice, right? The officers were here. I muted you, sorry.
Yeah, I think so, Your Honor.
Oh, we're
Marquez
thank okay,
Okay.
we're ready.
I didn't think you were in here when these took place, so I just wanted to let you know, okay?
We're ready.
All right. Marquez Watkins. Am I right or no? All right. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marquez Delon Watkins. This is ticket SP 835776. One failed to display. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 100505. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 921190. Count 1, use of handheld mobile phone while operating a motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, failed to display. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court. Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Marquise DeLon.
Again.
Marquise DeLon Watkins.
Thank you. Your Honor, the date and time for trial, there were 2 officers that showed up. And after speaking with them, both counsel for the defense and for the prosecution have agreed. And I do stipulate for dismissal without prejudice of the instant cases.
This time, the court is to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Mr. Watkins, don't you ever not come back to court for that amount of time. You come back to court and handle your matters. Know also that one of those tickets that you got now is an automatic fine when you do it, and it's points on your record. So please, please, please make sure you pay attention, okay?
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. You look nice for court too. I see you put on a little zip up for me. I appreciate it. Okay. Miranda Walker.
I'm right here.
Okay, thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Miranda Beyonce Walker. Ticket number SP 1529557, 1 count improper plate. Ticket number SP 1529564, 1 count failed to secure child over 4 years but under 16 years. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Walker.
All right, Ms. Walker, can you state your name for the record, please?
Meandra Walker.
Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, Ms. Walker did provide a valid registration, so we're requesting that count be dismissed, and she's going to admit the seatbelt violation.
So do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis, counsel?
So stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the failed to secure child ticket, and the remaining ticket will be dismissed per her compliance. Ma'am, that fine is $120. Typically, you have 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time, or do you need some more time, ma'am?
That's going to be enough time.
Okay,
And
so that brings us, yes, ma'am.
And also, when I had came to court last time, the attorney had told me that the ticket for the passenger was dismissed and to come back to court today for the improper plates.
Failed to, they typically won't dismiss the fail to secure a child.
And also, when I did a background check for my job, only the improper plates popped up.
Let me see.
Well, the other ticket's a civil infraction. It's not a misdemeanor.
Yeah, it won't pop up because it's not that type of ticket. So only misdemeanors will pop up. Let me see if it's still in our system. Maybe somehow it didn't make it there. Let me see. Now it's just these two tickets, but this one failure to secure is definitely pending right now. So you want to take care of it. It's not dismissed.
Okay.
And what it'll do is it go into default, then they'll add on cost and fines, and then eventually, if you don't pay it, it'll go to collections. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So just take care of it. Okay.
Where can I pay it at? Can I pay it
You can either,
online?
yep, you can go to 36districtcourt.org and pay it, or you can physically come down to the court to pay it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any more questions, ma'am?
No, thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Have a good day. Okay.
You too.
Okay. Shaquita Winters.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Shakita, or is it Shaquita? Did I say it
It's
right, ma'am?
Shaquita. Shaquita.
Shaquita Chantel Winters. This is
Uh-huh.
ticket SP 1534031. One count open alcohol and a motor vehicle driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Winters.
Ms. Winters, can you state your name for the record, please?
Shaquita Chantel Winters.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the recommendation would be to amend this open alcohol from driver to passenger. My client's waiving her rights, asking the court to adopt that.
All right, this time the court's gonna have you raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. I want to take your attention back to the date of December 22nd, 2023. Were you in the area of DeQuinder and Grexdale in the city of Detroit driving a Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle, ma'am?
To be honest, ma'am, because I was driving, I don't know if the passenger had opened the liquor or not, because I had just came from the store, so I don't know. And then the same day, that's when he crashed my car. The guy, like, he have tickets as well. I don't know if you can see that in the system, but
all it says
told the
vehicle was
officers
found. All it says is vehicle was found crashed into a tree, unoccupied.
Because after it happened, he forced me out the car to his mom stayed near the area.
And
I told the officers that as well.
All right. Satisfied, Attorney Soroki? Well, I'm gonna give you a lecture after this. Attorney Soroki, you satisfied?
You know, I didn't read the facts on the tickets. They're indicating she was outside of the car.
No, she was in the car. She said he forced her out the car and made her go to the mom's house.
Yeah, I am satisfied.
Yeah, you satisfied. Stipulation. At this time, the court's gonna enter a plea for passenger. I hope you're not dealing with this person still, Miss Winters.
No, I'm not.
Because anyone gonna put you in this type of situation?
I could have died.
Thank you. And now you got court issues and all these other things, right? So sometimes what looks like it may be a good idea or they may be a thrill of a lifetime may not be it, Miss Winters, okay? Okay? All right. How you recovering from this incident? Seems like you're still a little bit emotional about this situation. You all right?
No.
Oh,
Like
Miss
she said,
Winters.
I have to go through this. I just was trying to get my stuff together. Now I'm going through this because of him. I got all these tickets, had to pay for tickets because of him.
Terrible. I'm so sorry, Miss Winters. But just because you had this little setback doesn't mean that you can't move forward from it. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Like it sucks. I know you probably got to get all your stuff together. You got to do all this stuff. It's just a whole lot, Miss Winters. But you can press through and get through it, okay?
Yes.
if I give you $100 fine? I know you've been paying money, but can you do that for me?
Yep. Yes, I'm sorry. And I can pay
No,
it
it's
within
okay.
14 days.
I can give you more than that. I can give you 30 days if you need it.
No, I'm gonna pay it in 14 days. Within
Okay.
14 days.
Okay. Ms. Winters, don't let this set you back completely, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't, I'm a
It's
woman
just
too.
lesson learned. It's just a lesson learned. I learned my lesson.
Yep. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give you until April 18th, 2024 to take care of that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, never mind. Let it be a lesson learned, okay? $0.
Yeah. Okay.
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 All right.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Miss Winters, okay? I agree with you, but we just gotta do better, and you are doing better, so I'm not worried about it, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, Montel Watkins.
Present.
Oh, yes, you gotta take your hat off for me, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've
been out at work. I'm at work. Thank you.
I understand, but we still gotta, come through with the come through, sir.
Okay. All right.
Investigator Maxwell, I thought I called you out here earlier. I must have moved you to a different courtroom. We adjourned your matter. 1 second before I come on the record for that one. We adjourned it until April 29th, I think is the bench trial.
Okay, Your Honor. I appreciate you so much. I got moved to breakout room 50, so I was lost in
I
the
was
sauce.
wondering where you went, and I couldn't find you. I was like, he was on here, and I just started going. So
My hat and stuff up in the court. All right, Your Honor. I appreciate you for the update. Thank you so much.
all right, have a good day. I'm so sorry.
too.
I should have looked in 50. I was like, where did he go? Okay.
All right.
All right. I'll call. You ready, Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of People versus Montel Lee Watkins. This is ticket number. This is what the collection agency. This ticket.
No.
Oh, these two. How do you get with the collection agency? They said no infraction. I mean, they missed me. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Yes. If I could, before you read the cases, Your Honor, let the court know that it is my intention to ask for a set aside of a default with no insurance civil infraction on this case. Just one.
All right. Now calling the matters of the People versus Montel Lee Watkins. This is ticket SP 1137652. Count one, failed to display. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1360500. Count one, improper plates. Count two, drove while license suspended. Count three, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. And tickets number SP 1137651. Failed to display. Count two of that same ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please state your full name. Mr. Watkins, are you there? We lost him.
I know. We'll see if he. Sometimes it freezes up and then it does that. Mr. Watkins, can you hear us?
Yes, I can now.
State your name, please, for the record.
Montel Lee Watkins.
All right. Counsel.
Judge, we will waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment. I am moving to set aside a default in a no insurance civil infraction case number SP 136050012. That is not in collections, Your Honor, and the defendant is going to help the defendant return with his valid driver's license. He's otherwise been advised to request a pretrial, please.
Okay. All right. I do see that ticket. So the court will take it out of default for you on this matter. Sir, I'm going to have you come back on June 5th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, and I'll take this one ticket out of default, okay? All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Bond set at $0.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Seth Washington.
Yes, good morning.
All right, good morning. Oh, he looks very nice for court. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Seth Deron Washington. This is ticket 725075, one count disorderly person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Seth Washington.
Mr. Washington, can you state your name for the record, please?
Seth Deron Washington.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, my client is requesting a bench trial date.
Now, Mr. Washington, I gave you one bench trial date. You gonna make it to this one?
Yes, I am.
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wilhelm, you cannot smoke in court. Please and thank you. All right. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I did.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's the trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set it for the date of June 26th. June 26th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Okay, make sure you come to that court date, please and thank you.
Will do. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You do the same.
I will, thank you.
Yeah.
India Wade.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Now calling the matter of the people versus India. Tanjani Wade.
Yes. Oh my God.
This is ticket number SP 1515571. This is one count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Please state your name, ma'am.
India Tanjani Wade.
So, Judge, her insurance was shown to me. It's in her name. It won't expire until May 16th of 2024. For that reason, I'm seeking a compliance dismissal and stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation. Thank you.
All right, at this time, being that she has valid documentation, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Thank you, Ms. Wade, for your patience. You are all set, okay?
Thank you,
You're
Judge
welcome.
Taylor. I really like you. You are so nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that a lot, okay?
Yep, thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Kenyon Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kenyon Jamal Wilson. This is ticket number SP 1516956. Count one, open alcohol on a motor vehicle driver. That's it. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Ian Jamal Wilson.
Officer Beneteau, can you make an appearance, please, with your name and badge number?
He's here. There.
Officer Beto, badge 164.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, my client is going to waive his right to a trial this morning. He's going to plead guilty to the reduced charge of open alcohol as a passenger. He is advised of his rights and he's ready to make a factual basis.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yeah, but I didn't
That was
really.
me.
But you ain't
I'm
what?
sorry, what happened?
That was me.
Okay, what's your confusion, Mr. Wilson?
I wanted to have a little bit more time to talk to him, and
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna recall this matter then. Sorry, Officer Beneteau. Hold tight real quick. All right, you can put him in the room.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, I'm going to place you in a breakout room. I believe you already have access to one, room 12, but I'm going to move you to a different one. Let's go to room 10, okay?
Okay.
To room 10. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay, no problem.
You're welcome.
All right. Tori Walker.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm calling the matter of the people versus Tori Latreva Walker.
Latravia.
Latravia.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ticket SP 1224397. Count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning. Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, ma'am.
Tori Latravia Walker.
Thank you. We waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant, and for arraignment purposes, stand mute, Your Honor. Please set these matters for a pretrial. It's going to give the defendant a chance to come back with some valuable documents.
All right, at this time, the court request, I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm gonna set this matter for a pretrial on the date of June 5th at 9 a.m. 8:30 a.m. I apologize. 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Christopher Williams. I'm missing some files.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
That's Mr.
please turn on your
Wilhelm.
camera.
Yes, I'm here.
Did he just log on or you talked to him?
No, I talked to my attorney. I talked to an attorney.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Curtis Anthony Williams. This is ticket SP 1530559. Count one, 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant, Christopher Williams.
State your name for the record, please, sir.
Christopher Williams.
All right, council, how are we proceeding?
I don't know what's going on with Mr. Williams. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. He has a registration and should have marked down.
Insurance?
Yes, he did show me his documentation. So I'm gonna move.
Did he miss the court date? What about the speeding ticket? Did y'all handle that one?
Is that the 25 to 121 to
Yep,
20?
21 to 25. Mm-hmm.
So the other counts are being dismissed. That matter is being reduced to 5 to 10 over. He understands it's 2 points.
You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis, counsel?
So stipulated.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count of 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. That's the same. It's still the same amount of points, sir. It's $135. The remaining two tickets are going to be dismissed. This ticket is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to pay for civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then I'll give you until April 1st, 2024 to have that payment, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. No problem. All right. Phone number ending in 8729. 8729. What the we'll never find out who this person is. You were all set, Mr. Williams.
Okay. Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. Anthony Woods.
Mr. Woods, can you unmute, please?
Barry, when he come back, I'll ask about it.
Yeah. I'm here.
Now, okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Anthony Tyrone Woods Jr. This is ticket SP 1512442. Count 1, disregard traffic control device. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Woods.
Mr. Woods, can you state your name for the record, please?
Anthony Wood.
Your Honor, I believe this is an arraignment, so I waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, ask any warrants be set aside.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. He has a bench trial before me on May 10th. He has a review before me on March 18th.
April 10th.
April 10th is the bench trial, right?
Right.
And then
And then the review is March 20th.
March 20th is the review. So what were
So-
you asking for today, Attorney Soroki?
Why don't we set this matter for the bench trial date? So we were going to get a pre-trial, but I guess the court could just set it for a trial along with the other one.
Let me see if it's enough weeks. All right, I think it's enough weeks. All
Thank
right. Sir, I'm gonna set these for a bench trial with the other two matters that you have before the court on April 10th, 2024. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm? Do I see it? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down.
You said what day?
Is there a reason why I say put your whole face in the camera first of all?
You see.
That's what we're gonna do?
Huh?
I said, this is what we doing today?
What? I'm right here.
Put your whole face. There we go. All right. So do you you already have a bench trial scheduled before me on April the 10th for an open alcohol case? Do you remember that?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
it was. I thought it was today.
So I'm gonna put everything on April the 10th. It wasn't today. It's on April the 10th. You also have a review. I'm gonna move that review from March 20th to April 10th. Okay. So just
Yeah.
come back April 10th. Okay.
April 10th.
He has
Yep.
to walk into court, correct, Your Honor?
Was it
Yes.
in person?
I don't know. I thought, no. Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, he's on Zoom. Everything was on
Okay.
Zoom unless I told you to come in person last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Woods, you so casual with it. Stop being
Yes.
so casual. Yes.
Yes.
How would y'all like if I came to y'all job? Yeah. This
My
weekend
bad.
I
I
experienced
apologize.
awful customer service. I stood at a register and the guy just walked past, and I said, "Oh my goodness, we need to treat each other with respect and dignity, Mr. Woods." So, what day are you coming back to see me on all of your matters?
April 10th.
Thank you so much. And that's going to be a bench trial on 3 cases and then the review on that other matter. Okay.
What time?
Oh, that's a good question. Thank you. 9 a.m.
Nah.
Now I know you're paying attention, Mr. Woods, so I better see you that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right. All right. Christopher Wellham.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Wellham. This is ticket V13154523. Count 1, allowing dog to stray in public without a leash. V ticket 131544623. This is 1 count of owner prevent animal engaging. Oh, didn't prevent animal from engaging in nuisance behavior. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Counsel.
I can.
Oh, you know what? Attorney Boffman went to a breakout room. Can you step in for him just for a second?
Yes, Your Honor. Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of the defendant.
And state your name, sir.
Christopher Wilhelm.
All right. Counsel, it's my understanding he would like to have a waiver trial before me. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. That's the trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to set, is June 26th okay, sir?
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. June 26th, that's going to be at 9 a.m. It will be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your patience today too, okay?
Yep. Have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right. All right. Let me.
Put it in your.
Phone number ending in 8729. What's your name? Press *6 on your phone. *6. Sorry about that. I might be come back up here in a minute. I haven't forgotten about you, Miss Wilcoxon.
Oh, this shit is terrible.
I
Please
can
mute
hear
your
you.
mic, Mr.
On
Wilson.
side on the thing. I don't want to hear you using bad language, Mr. Wilson.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I do apologize.
I know that's y'all everyday vernacular, but this is the courtroom, so you just gotta watch yourself.
I told you mute your device just for that reason.
And he ain't listen to you.
That's all right. He's going through something. I
I
understand.
understand. I can tell. I can tell. I can be super empathetic too. You know that already. All right. Recalling the matter of the people versus Ken Jamal Wilson. This is ticket SP 1516956. One count open alcohol in a motor vehicle. We have begun to take the plea, and he has some questions. So I'm going to let you both put your appearances back on the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Ian Wilson.
So, Your Honor, I'm thankful for the opportunity to re-advise the defendant. He is going to continue to pursue a guilty plea here and now. He does know what his rights are. He's ready to waive them and give a factual basis here and now.
All right. All right. Re-raise your right hand, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear firm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of or around November 6th of 2023. Were you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Stahalan and Tire Streets in the city of Detroit?
I wasn't driving when I got pulled over or
Were
whatever.
you in a
Or when
vehicle?
the
Were you in a
officer
vehicle
stopped
at
me.
that time?
I was in the
Okay.
I was in the
All
vehicle.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
Was there open alcohol in that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. The court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. I hope you heard my lecture from earlier, especially for you.
Yeah.
This ain't this. Let me look at this other one that you potentially had. Did you plead a one a while ago?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can see everything. Uh-oh is right. Because you look familiar. I know you were in here for a trial the other day that got dismissed. But let me, sir. It caught up to you finally, Mr. Wilson. Because the other one got dismissed by the officer. So you now have to take it in your hands and do better because you know better. Right, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
So even if you're not, let's not even be around our vehicle because you heard what I said. It's not that you did it, it's that it looks like you've done it. And that's enough for us because I'm scared to get out there. You know, we're minding our own business, and then someone who's had too much liquor rolls over across, and now I'm on the side of the road looking like what just happened, if I'm saying anything at all. And you over there rolling out because you functional. Mr. Wilson, we cannot, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. My fine, since you were parked. All right, my fine is $250. How long do you need? 30 or 60 days?
30 days.
I'm over here saving you. From my clerk. She said, you gotta learn the lesson. You do, Mr. Wilson, okay? Come on. All right, I know you keep coming back to see me. This should be the last time you come to see me. I'm serious, Mr. Wilson.
I hope so.
Don't just do it, Mr. Wilson. Just don't come see me. Okay. You have one ticket with collections, and then all your cases will be closed out. It was from it's an older case, disregard signal red or amber. Take care of that too. Okay. It's been a while, so I don't even think I adjudicated it. It happened a long time ago. So take care of that, please, Mr. Wilson. And then everything on your ticket thing will say closed. Every single matter.
Okay.
And then you can go and see me no more.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Wilson. Good luck to you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much. You were so respectful after you had that little blooper, so I appreciate it. Right. All right. Thank you, officer, too. You be safe out there. Miss Wilcoxon, come back up. We just gone. All right. Thank you, officer. Be safe out there. All right. Recalling the matter of the People versus Mary. She looks very nice. You can't see her, Attorney Boffman. She has on a lovely shirt today. Thank you. You're welcome. Now calling the matter of the People versus Mary Wilcoxon. This is ticket number SP 1489520, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. She also has ticket SP 1489538, count 2, reckless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, loud and clear, please state your name.
Mary Wilcoxon.
Thank you. Counsel, she has paid 1, 2, 3 tickets, one of them being failed to signal. I know that she got one. And the officer came in, but we can no longer locate him at this point in time. That was probably my fault, and I do apologize to everyone involved. But do we have a motion at this time? It was me, Attorney Mason. I'm gonna take the fault on this one.
Yeah, Your Honor, we move to dismiss the instant cases without prejudice. There was some discussion made with the complaining witness who was here, and the reckless driving, he indicated there was no recollection. So for those matters that are on that are set for trial today, we move to dismiss without prejudice.
So the court is going to dismiss those matters without prejudice. You did get 2 points because I failed to signal that you paid, gave that to you. And I think that's fair in this matter at this point in time. So at this remaining point, the reckless driving and the no insurance will be dismissed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for your patience today, Ms. Wilcoxon. I am so sorry it took so long, but okay. All right.
Is my license reinstated or I have to wait for that?
So, Attorney Boffman, do you know how the license reinstatement after these are closed out? Does she have to pay like a fine to us or to them, and then she can try and get her license back in order?
I'm sorry, sometimes the Secretary of State is curious to me about how they behave. So I have to refer you to somebody else for that answer. I don't know.
We'll make sure these 2 matters are dismissed, and then you can move forward and try and talk to them and let them know. I will wait a couple of days and then just be able to see what's going on, because now they've been closed out. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You too. Thank you very much. Thank you for being so kind.
Thank you.
Oh, we're going to destroy the fingerprints too. All right.